Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is some stuff I nap. That right there is busted black cherry point I had. I can just refine it and chip it and turn it to a smaller bird point. With some flakes up here. These right here, some of them are pretty good, some not. But these are my bird points at the top, the smaller ones that can be found. You know, those are bird points or not. Got it made out of a different material. Glass, porcelain, quartz, Flint, cherry. That's actually a broken point right there. That brown one in the middle. Yeah. Oh yeah, some are made out of dacite too. Different quartz, jaspers, agates. If I wanted to hunt with some of these are ready to go hunt. But some I need to re-sharpen and then chip in it. Yeah, those are my bird points. That one got some pine sap on it. These are my bigger points right here, the second row. Get some better ears on there. I can chip some better ears. I can just leave it as it is. That's better. I really like that one right there. It's Flint point. I like that little stripe in there. I like all of them. Some crystal points. Obsidian point. Quartz point. That one looks funky. I can re-chip it though, make it a little bit better. And the points, they don't always have to be perfect, you know. The old guys, you know, they didn't always try to make them perfect because they constantly use them to hunt. They really weren't trying to spend all day and nap the finest point, you know, even though they could. You know, they spent all day and, you know, since they were young, napping points, making arrows and bows and using rifles and spears and hunting and whatnot. So they exceptionally mastered their craft. You know, they always spent time doing that. So they could have, you know, they just always using it as a tool. So, you know, sometimes you'll find a point and it might have a turtle back on it, or, you know, the ears don't always match up, but they didn't care about that. You know, they just hacked it out on an arrow shaft, put some pine pitch and put some sinew on it. As long as it was sharp and had a point, you know, that's all that matters. I already went over those, excuse me. Yeah, some of these points are made from different cherts. I like that pink one. I found that and I made that, but I found the chert in North Georgia, this pink style chert, and I knocked the point in. Some type of quartz right there. This one here. Some Tennessee Flint. Some Texas Flint. Some Ohio Flint chert. Some Georgia quartz. Some Heineken glass. Some might think they're emerald. Some Bud Light platinum. I need to re-put a tip on them. Sometimes, you know, when you have your points, you know, by each other, it might bust a tip off of them or something, or dull. So it was good to have them, you know, displayed out, laid out, instead of, like, I put them in this little container sometimes. Yeah, excuse my window, I gotta clean that. Yeah, I'm gonna clean that. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this up here later. But yeah, some are not the best, you know, some look pretty crude. Just a process, you know, you master your craft, you get better as you go and learn things. That's a granite point. Yeah, made out of granite. It's alright. It's okay. I like this quartz point right here. Quartzite. Yeah, it's not bad. This one right here too. It's not bad. That's a slate point right here. I made out of slate stone. Excuse my big hands. Big old fat stubby fingers. I ain't stubby, but yeah, big and bulky compared to the arrowheads. I like that black point right there. Yeah, like that gray one. I gotta refine that quartz. There's some brown quartz, I think. I found that stone and it was Utah. I found that stone. I napped at it. I be napping at all type of stuff. They got some cortex on the back. It's alright, as long as you can haft it and it can fly and it can cut. That's all that matters to me. I mean, you know, I'm only 23. You know, I'll get better at time. You know, as long as it does a job. That's a day sight point. I think that's Jasper. I don't know. I don't know all my stones. Maybe you can correct me. But I like it though. It's like a maroon color. The quartz point. It's a Flint pointing up. Like that style. Yeah. I like that pink quartzite one. I like that white one too, that white Flint. Busted the ear off on that one. Try to make that into a necklace. I like that one a lot, the white one. The blue one right here, that's a good one. It's a good quartz one. I gotta retip that black one. I like this one. It's black, got brown on it too. This one is beautiful. It's Tennessee Flint. It's brown, buckskin brown with that little red stripe on it, copper stripe. That's beautiful stone right there. God took his time, and our creator took his time with making this stone here. That detailed beauty by putting that red coloration in there. Yeah, just messing around with that one. Now this one right here, it was found. I just re-chipped it, make it look better. And this one too was found. This quartzite one, I re-chipped it to make it look better. And this one right here, this old Flint one, I re-chipped it, make it look better, make it sharp. You know, these were not by the old ones. You know, they weren't always perfect and very flat. You know, they weren't always very flat. They didn't care because, you know, they didn't shoot them off very small shafts. You know, small diameter shafts. They shot them off a pretty nice size shafts. You know, about this size right here. They use about that size. You know, thick cane or dogwood. You know, arrow wood, whatever they had. You know, they didn't always get them flat. You know, they didn't really care for that. This one is pretty thin. I don't really care for getting them that thin. You know, some people say it's better. You know, they probably are. You know, but as long as it cuts and do its job, you know, the old ones, they didn't care about getting them perfectly flat. You know, as long as it cut and did the job, to me, they last longer when they're not very thin. The thin ones can snap easier. You know, oftentimes when they use a point, they can reuse them again, just re-chip them. They're ready to go. These some other ones I made. Yeah, I really like them. There's some tough quartz right there, and I napped them. You nap this quartz right here, this stuff, it's tough. You know, it's more tougher than flint, and of course glass, but it gets pretty sharp too. You know, the old ones used, they nap quartz, of course. You know, that quartz point. You know, they nap wherever they could get a hold of. Sometimes they didn't have flint in the area or obsidian, whatever other stone, and it also lasts longer because it's more tough. You know. Yeah. More quartz, flint points. I think this one right here is, correct me if I'm wrong, that's agate. It's kind of transparent. Got like a blue, smoky gray color to it. Lines in it, that brown line. It's pretty tough stone, like quartz. Yeah. Here's a quartz point. I napped this. Got it pretty thin. For quartz, you know. It's a glass point. I really like this one here, this quartz point here. It's pretty long, it's flat, and it's sharp. I use that for a hunt if I wanted to, need be. That red stone right here, that might be jasper. Or it could be some type of chert. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, let me know. Nap this. It's not the best symmetrical wise, but it still could be used. The tip's busted, and we put a tip on this. This was found. I think it's made out of either slate. I don't think it's bone or some other type of stone. It definitely was grind, not napped, not chipped. Some quartz right there. Some glass. Glass is very easy to come across and nap. Very easy. Chips easy. You know, if you don't have stone, just go get some glass. If you drink, you know, take the bottom out and nap it, or any glass you can. Some tough stone. Found it in Georgia. It might be some type of quartz. Some type of quartzite, and iron got to it and maybe gave it that coloration. Some Texas flint. Napped into like a little spearhead or a knife. Could be for a gun stock point, you know, multiple uses could have been made out of it. Some glass blade I made. Not too shabby. It's a granite hatchet head. Quartzite. Could be used as a club. Attached with a thong made of rawhide or plant material. It's a flint, Texas flint hatchet head I made. It's a quartz crystal, quartzite hatchet head. I'm gonna make something out of this. That's pretty cool. It's another granite hatchet head. Got it pretty thin. I don't know this stone. I got it from Virginia. I was napping at it. It might be slate. But yup, that's it. Some stuff I napped and I found. Yeah. Yep. Thank you for watching.